Good morning, honey.
Good morning.
What time is it?
4:55 a.m.
And why in the hell are we up at 4:55 a.m.?
So we can take a 6:40 a.m. flight to Lisbon. And so we can have the whole day in Lisbon, which sounds nice. And
Yay.
tomorrow in Lisbon, so.
Yay, the whole day in Lisbon where I'm going to take a nap.
No, you're not, because you won't have a hotel until after like 2 o'clock.
Oh, hell.
I know, but that's okay.
Maybe that's our taxi?
That's our, maybe? Maybe not.
That was a taxi, not our taxi.
At 5 a.m. All right, we're headed to airport security. Just really different. We've never been to Santiago.
Santiago Airport is a new experience. It is very small, but for 5 a.m. it is pretty crowded. Here we go. Airport, moving walkways. Going from one end of this very long terminal to the other because apparently they moved our gate. So we'll see what happens next. Hi, it's Brian and Michelle with Cruising with the Colemans.
Hello.
And if you cannot tell, we are in Portugal.
We haven't been drinking, so we can spin around.
We have not been drinking, and honestly, because we just got here, we don't even exactly know where we are or what it's called, but it's the main plaza. There's that big statue right there, that archway.
Which you may have seen when, if you follow us on Instagram, we had a 7-hour layover here in Lisbon, and so we took some pictures in that statue right there. We had pictures of
that one right there. So we got off. We met our plane this morning, really early.
We left our hotel at 5 a.m.
and the plane left I think at 6:30, 6:40,
Yeah.
and then we had an hour delay in Madrid and got into Portugal.
But we're here,
Lisbon,
and it's only noon.
and it is. We navigated the metro like a beast. We just walked right through that airport, picked up our bag, and got on the train.
We were beasts until we walked onto the naval base.
We did accidentally walk onto a naval base, and
Don't
a
do
man
that.
with a machine gun or rifle or something told us to turn around. So we did.
We complied.
So we're just looking for some food right now, and we
Food and wine and rest.
enjoy the sunshine and the beautiful city of Portugal.
Yes.
Oh. Hey, Michelle, what's that white banner say in the middle of that building?
Oh, it says the wine room.
Oh, the wine room. I wonder if they have food.
I hope they have food because I need food to go with my wine.
Wines of Portugal, and Michelle has a little credit card that she sticks in the machine. We put 10 euro on it. Up. And then there are all these different wines to choose from. Press the button.
Look at the 2016
red wine with Aragonés and Castellano grapes. And I'm getting a Reserva.
And we have $1.50. We have $3 left, €3 left for port.
Wait.
Our port's here.
Salud.
So.
After our wine tasting, we found lunch and did some wandering around central Lisbon. On our way back up to our hotel, we walked by the cathedral where the Camino starts. So of course we had to stop in to take a look. Lisbon,
We're at Romana's Pizza.
which is like a half a block from our hotel, which is why we're eating here, because we're a little pooped tonight. So Michelle, tell us what we're eating for an appetizer.
We are starting out with bruschetta with arugula and pesto and what was the cheese?
Pecorino cheese.
Pecorino cheese and sun-dried tomatoes. And it looks absolutely amazing.
Welcome to Palacio Villa FLOR.
Welcome to our home for the next 2 days.
So we got the key to the courtyard. By the way, that's a rosemary bush.
Portuguese tile.
Tiles everywhere.
I feel like this is telling us it's a palace. Palacio. Welcome to our living room. Where at any point you can get some shortbread cookies.
And by the way, breakfast is included in our rate every morning.
And there's, I think, 3 or 4 rooms in here. And then look at this tile.
This is our private terrace for us and the other guests, of course, but different from that courtyard area.
Wine left over from dinner to enjoy. Ooh. And the music.
So you saw us walk in on the ground level. Our terrace, however, is on the 4th floor, because this whole city is built on the side of a hill.
You want to show them our room?
I do want to show them our room.
I'm gonna go on this way.
Apparently our flip-flops are squeaky on the tile floor.
Come in, come in, come in.
The room is nothing fancy. Typical to many of our Camino rooms. It's very small. We actually do have a shared bed tonight.
What?
So this room is where the magic happens.
Woo-woo.
Bathroom is bigger than many, but not huge.
And somewhere back there is a window.
And how much was the whole room?
This is for 2 nights. It was a little bit more expensive. It was like $158. So
About 170 euro for 2 nights with
$7
breakfast
with
included.
Breakfast and 2 terrace. I mean, a room and a terrace. It's pretty awesome. Look at the pastry. You know what? It's our first Camino festival.
Yeah, it is. The grilled sardines. After sleeping in a little bit on Saturday morning, it was time to go pick up our bikes for our Camino Portugués.
This is the sour cherry liquor.
Okay. They have this at the festival. They put it in little chocolate cups.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drink liquor.
Yeah.
You must like the chili, right?
You like the chili?
I recommend you speak with you.
Okay.
He wants a cashew nuts. Cashew nuts.
Let's see. Alright.
This one's element. And then inside you have the cost. And you have some pictures here.
55 euros e 50 euros. Vou cortar tudo e vou embrulhar bem para viajar, não é? Eu vou pôr na máquina em paz. Para não cheirar.
É isso.
Beautiful.
One thing for you to know.
Okay.
So it's a clinical. They are clones, but they have a specific.
Yeah, I don't know what the I don't know the
Training
name,
to
but
deal with people that are.
So Michelle, after finishing a wine tour, what should you definitely not do?
walk on a sidewalk that looks like this.
A sidewalk.
Fortunately, we are pros,
We are pros. We've been training for a month now.
and so we can walk on the sidewalk. And we've only done tastings,
done tastings, but we were the only 2 people on the tour, and every stop they brought almost a full bottle of wine. We didn't finish a full bottle of wine at every stop, mind you. But yeah, the optical illusion of this sidewalk is
Disorientating.
a little much. So here, maybe I should do this on the camera.
No, stop it.
Okay, one of the things that we've said is that we might have a pastry problem before we leave Spain. And Michelle can
terrible.
confirm.
No, it's not a problem.
We walked into FLOR Especialidad de Casa, which I don't know if that's the name of the place or if it's what they make, but there were lots and lots of pastries in the window.
Okay.
So we checked out the pastries and he explained to us what was in all of them.
So this is a meat pastry. I don't know, I asked for ham, and there's a ton of meat in there.
It looks like pig in a blanket, only way fancier and way fresher.
Best hot dog I've ever had.
Puff pastry. Then we also have this little guy here, which is full of custard and covered in chocolate and is also puff pastry.
But in the United States, have you ever been to a pastry place where you can also get wine?
Because that's what came with the drink. And we don't know how much this cost yet, but I bet you it's less than 10 euro.
Because they sent us outside to eat, and they haven't asked for money yet, which is, again, we are in Europe. We are learning a lot, but we know how different this is, because in the United States, they like pay for it all because they're afraid you're going to walk off. And this is so different, which we appreciate, because I'd rather just enjoy the food and maybe get more food. But for now, we'll enjoy. So we're finishing up our rest day in Lisbon, and of course we're at the iconic elevator that people go up to. But what's interesting is that we learned that there are actually real elevators in Lisbon to help you go up and down these streets of what is similar to Seattle. But this is the one that is iconic and has a super long line to go up.
Because it's a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
You're not actually getting anywhere. You're just being able to see the city.
But we learned about elevators that are actually practical today, which was fantastic.
So we'll probably do this on our next trip, but there's a long line today and we need to pack our bags because we're heading out tomorrow morning. Club de Fado was a perfect way to end our 2 days in Lisbon. We're going to leave you with a couple more songs, but make sure you click the like button and subscribe to get all of our updates as we start our Camino Portugués.